Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital News YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribers button and give this video a thumbs up. Violet, Finn, and Gregory got home from the wedding of Chase and Brooke Lynn. Violet spoke about how much fun she had had during the wedding. Gregory told her that her song had been his favorite portion when she asked what it had been. Finn concurred and gave his daughter's performance high marks. Violet said that catching the bouquet had been her favorite part. And the kissing. She grinned and continued. She was positive that the couple would have a happy, long marriage. Finn went to wake Violet up for bed, and then he sat with Gregory on the couch. Without Finn, Gregory acknowledged that he could not have made it through the day. Not only today, but also every month prior. Finn, you have my sincere gratitude, replied Gregory. Feeling moved, Finn admitted to being happy to be there for his father, especially after all the years they had missed together. Gregory argued that it was the past and that he would rather be here now. Finn was inspired by Gregory's courage and his unwavering love for life. Gregory clarified that there was nothing else he could do. All I have right now, he declared. Violet came back a few moments later to pick up her arrangement and soak the flowers in water before going to bed. Gregory advised her to dry them out by hanging them upside down for a few weeks in order to preserve them. Violet thought it was a great idea, and the next day she wanted to savor the scent of the bouquet, so she requested her grandfather to help her hang them next to her bed. Gregory nodded, and Violet said goodbye and went to leave, surprising Finn since she hadn't asked to be tucked in. Violet declared that she was free to go to bed. She sent her granddad and father a kiss. Violet said, "Grandpa, I love you." "I also love you," he answered. Gregory inquired about Finn's well-being after Violet departed. Finn acknowledged that he had seen himself bidding Violet farewell on her wedding day. Gregory told Finn that Violet's father will always be there for her. Finn answered, "Yeah, that never goes away." Gregory made the decision to talk it out. He said he was sorry for what he'd said to Finn the day before. Finn said, "No apology needed." Gregory clarified that his outburst towards Finn was a result of his anger and bitterness towards his illness. Gregory said that his remarks were vicious and petty. Gregory added, "And I'm so sorry." Gregory pledged he wasn't clinging to a previous injury and that he felt bad about the cheap shot. Gregory emphasized that he was proud of his kids and the men they had grown into, and that he loved Finn and Chase with all of his heart. Gregory reassured Finn that he was a kind man and Violet's father. Finn gave credit to Gregory, tears welling up in his eyes. Finn clarified that he would always ask himself, "What would my dad do?" when he was interacting with Violet. Gregory refused to accept credit for being the parent that Finn was since Finn had done the hard work. Finn told Gregory that he was the best father that Finn had ever known. "You're a decent son, my boy," Gregory gushed affectionately. Finn aspired to be half the man his father believed him to be. A few minutes later, Finn accompanied Gregory to his bedroom, where he removed Gregory's shoes and assisted his father with the buttons and cufflinks in preparation for bed. Finn agreed to take his father's suit to the dry cleaners first thing in the morning after Gregory got dressed for bed. Gregory joked that Finn shouldn't bother trying to tuck him up after taking back the duvet. "Even I have boundaries," a smiling Finn remarked. He turned to face his father as he paused in the doorway. Finn informed Gregory that, as a child, his father had always made sure he brushed his teeth before going to bed. Gregory grinned and pledged to remember to wash his teeth every day. After coming back to the living room, Finn gave Alexis a call. Following their niceties, Finn admitted that he had accidentally drunk alcohol during the wedding and that it made him feel awful because he had been clean for 7 years. Alexis offered encouragement, telling Finn not to punish himself because it hadn't been deliberate. She brought up the fact that he had attended enough sessions to be aware that even long-term recoveries occasionally made mistakes. "And they return," she declared. Alexis clarified that Finn needed to regain his balance and urged him to confirm that he knew the drink hadn't meant the end of his recovery. Finn expressed gratitude to Alexis for talking him down from the edge, but she reassured him that his fear was natural. Finn wished her well for the next day's hearing. Wearing a white spa robe, Brooklyn reached to the table and took a basket Olivia had sent up from the honeymoon suite at Metro Court. She acknowledged that she was relieved to be free of her bridal gown. She noticed a snack she wanted as she set the basket down on the bed. Chase inquired as to her hunger out of concern. After she explained that she had been preoccupied with their visitors and had only been able to have a few pieces, Chase took the snack out of the basket and gave it to his wife. Subsequently, Brooklyn and Chase unwinded in bed as she brought up his mother's absence from the wedding due to Jackie Templeton's assignment that took her halfway across the globe. Although Chase said that he had been dissatisfied at first, he had a lifetime of familiarity with his mother's line of work. Additionally, he thought that Jackie's tryst with Finn, prior to marrying Gregory, may have been the reason she chose to step down in order to prevent upsetting Gregory and Finn. "It's a selfless act," stated Brooklyn. She reminded him that he could show his mother a ton of pictures of their ideal day. "It was the best," Chase concurred. Although Brooklyn acknowledged that she had felt bad about asking her father to perform the wedding, she was nonetheless happy that Gregory had tied the knot. The newlyweds later had champagne and shared stories from their wedding day. "Everyone was having a great time," Brooklyn remarked. "It seemed like a gift from us to them, our wedding." She expressed her gratitude to everyone who had helped them. She looked at her husband after turning out the light, but Chase was sound sleeping. With a smile on her face, Brooklyn cuddled up to him and put her head on his chest. Anna sat down by Brennan's bed in the hospital room and yelled his name. Brennan opened his eyes gradually. He gave Anna a compliment and said that he could see why Valentin was attracted to her. Anna rapidly turned the topic of discussion to the Pentonville incident. She disclosed that since the shank had missed his essential organs, she was certain he would fully recover. She reminded Brennan that she was the police commissioner and he was a prisoner, even though he appeared irritated that she had access to his medical records. Anna was curious about the assault. "I guess those vicious thugs in Pentonville were too much for me," stated Brennan. When they had trained in hand-to-hand combat at the WSB, Anna remembered that Brennan had consistently placed first in their class. "Didn't you almost snap the instructor's neck once?" she said. Brennan had long since written it off, but Anna acknowledged that there had been something fishy about where his wound had been. She questioned whether he had stabbed himself since life in prison had been so miserable. Anna was informed by Brennan that questioning a defenseless victim was unjust. Anna pledged to be kind. "You're never more dangerous than when you appear harmless," she stated. Since Carly had been his intended target, Anna questioned him about his encounter with Carly, which she thought was odd. With a sardonic smile, Brennan acknowledged that he had been duped. He had wounded himself because he was attracted to Carly and had been hoping for a visit. Brennan was competent, Anna admitted. "But I'm better," she declared. Sonny attacked Dex savagely in the corridor of Metro Court near the terrace. Jason had to pull Sonny away from Dex and contain him by giving him a bear hug and pinning his arms to his side. Sonny became enraged and demanded that Jason release him. "To me, you two are dead. I'm going to shoot each of you in the head." Sonny struggled against Jason's firm hold and let out a cry. At that moment, Kristina approached. She dropped the dessert plate she was carrying when she saw and heard her father. Sonny noticed Kristina's shocked expression when he looked up. "Kristina, it's not what you think," he replied. Turning, Kristina ran. "Dex, move. Leave this place now." Jason called out to Dex. Sonny wanted to follow Kristina, so he requested to be released loose after Dex staggered off. When Jason lowered his arms, a furious Sonny claimed that Jason had set up Kristina to discover him in that manner. Startled, Jason refuted it and inquired whether Sonny had hurt him. Jason tried to calm Sonny down, but Sonny bounded off. After taking out his phone, Jason made a call to Carly. "Sonny's got a problem," declared Jason. Kristina, in the meantime, fled into the women's restroom, distraught. She contacted Blaze and said she needed her, breathing heavily and trembling. With a quivering voice, Kristina pleaded, "Please hurry." Sonny stormed through the door after she hung up. "I'll explain," he pleaded. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.